Hey, what's up? This is Brett Vatesby, the video here, and today it's time for another brand new yo-yo trick tutorial here today. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to do my yo-yo trick called Rocket Gauge. This is another great trick, and this is the trick that I mentioned in the previous trick tutorial video that I'll be showing you guys pretty soon. So this trick is really good as well. It's a little bit longer than our previous one. It's a little bit longer, it uses the wrist mount a little bit, and it's pretty cool. I'm going to be showing you guys what it looks like in just a second. I'm using the Czech Point for this video here today in Aqua with yellow string, like usual. But it's a great yo-yo. I recommend you guys try it out as well. Anyways, intro, let us go. Alright, Toaster Cereals, this is now our 7th yo-yo trick tutorial of the year. We're doing a really good job here with these videos, so that's super cool. This trick starts off with a strong breakaway throw. The first part's similar to the wrist mount, which is this mount right here. But instead of doing a wrist mount to start off Rocket Gauge, instead of going into that triangle and landing onto the string, watch me as I'm going to come into the triangle, and then I go in behind that string. And that leaves you in this position right here. And then from here, I'm going to swing up the yo-yo with my throw hand from in behind, and then it lands onto that bottom string just like that. But before you do that, you want to perform a little rolling part, and then you land just like that. So I'm going to show you that right now. Strong breakaway throw into that wrist mount part. I'm going to swing the yo-yo around my throw hand in front of everything right here. Comes around in front of everything, and then right after that you want to come up in behind and then onto that bottom string right there, and then from there I come out from in behind, so out from in behind, and then I come up in front onto the same string right there. And that's the first part of the trick. Now let's move on to the next part. So we went through all this stuff earlier, in behind, from the back to the front on the same string, and then from here I land onto that string closest to me. As I land into that position, I throw the yo-yo out around my non-throw hand pointer finger, through that loop of string. So we went through it once, this is now twice right there. 2 times into that loop, and then from here you reverse what you just did, so you come back out, through that loop again, and then a 3rd time, and as you do this you land onto that bottom string right there. As you come back through the loop, and now you're actually left in a wrist mount, but with 2 wraps around that string, which is pretty cool. From here, now we're going to perform an underpass, and then I pop the yo-yo out from in behind, and this is similar to a part of my trick called skateboard. I'm going to swing the yo-yo from the back, and then it lands in front. So I'm in front of everything, I pop it up, now I'm behind everything, I pop it up in behind onto the same string again. So I'm still in the same wrist mount position, nothing has changed here, it's still double wrap around the wrist mount. Now that loop of string right there, as you can see, I'm holding it open with my non-throw hand thumb and my throw hand. I'm going to put the yo-yo back out through that triangle. Now watch as the yo-yo is drooped around my non-throw hand right here. It's going to come in behind, and then it lands onto that bottom string right there. That's what we're going to do right here. So the yo-yo comes in behind, and then onto that bottom string right there. And now what we're in is a wrist mount, but with a single wrap. So we just undid a wrap right there as we came out from that triangle. There's only 1 wrap now. Now what we're going to do is perform another underpass, and this is another part from my trick called skateboard. I'm going to pop the yo-yo up from in behind, over everything and in front, and then in front I pop it back up, over everything and back in behind, back into the same position. A single wrap wrist mount, I open that string, that loop of string again, I pop it back out through that triangle, drooped over my non-throw hand once again, back in behind onto that bottom string once again for the 2nd time. Now we're back in a basic wrist mount. As you see right here, I'm going to dismount and show you guys that I'm back in a basic wrist mount. Now I'm going to show you guys the last part of the trick. So We left off in the basic wrist mount, and once you're in that, you perform another underpass, and I'm going to pop the yo-yo out from in behind here. And then watch as I swing the yo-yo on my throw hand, it's going to land on that right side of the screen onto that bottom string as it comes in behind and onto that bottom string. I drop everything off my throw hand, I'm left in the green triangle. I come out from in behind, and then we're done the trick. Now you can bring your yo-yo back to your hand. We're going to have a look at that last part a couple more times here. You can do this from a basic wrist mount, underpass, in behind, sort of like an hourglass shape there, which is pretty cool. I swing the yo-yo around my throw hand. It's going to land on that bottom string in behind right there. Green triangle. I come out from in behind. One last time here, guys. I'll also put a link for my trick called Skateboard, which uses some of the same parts, and also my trick called Hurricane Katrina. You guys can check those out as well if you'd like to. So in behind, I bring the yo-yo back to my hand, and that's it. Simple as that. Now it's time for a side view. Strong breakaway throw. Good string tension always helps out. This little wrist mount part in behind, as you saw right there, I swing it in front of everything in behind onto the bottom, from the back to the front. The string closest to me right there as I go into that position, out through that loop of string, again through that loop of string, back, and then 3 times into that wrist mount part, double wrap wrist mount there. That part was pretty fast. So in behind, from the back to the front, in front of everything, from the front to the back, and then in behind back onto the same string, through that loop, in behind onto the bottom string. Now I'm unwrapping everything here, guys, right? So now back to the front, front to the back was that part right there. Back through that loop, in behind onto the bottom string, basic wrist mount, as you saw me dismount right there. Because now what I can do is I can show you guys that last part. Then take a look at that skateboard video, some of these parts. That video might help you out with some of these parts here, the skateboard video. Also the Hurricane Katrina video if you want to check that out as well. So now that triangle part, as you guys can see right there, I drop everything. Toaster strudels were into our green triangle right there. In behind, I can bring the yo-yo back, and that's it. Easy as cake. Thank you so much for watching my yo-yo trick tutorial here today on the trick called Rocket Gauge. If you guys super enjoyed this video here today a lot, don't forget to leave a thumbs up on this video here today. Also don't forget to click that red subscribe button to see more yo-yo trick tutorial videos coming up pretty soon once again here on our channel, which I can't wait to do. There's still a little bit more we have to do before the end of this year, so I can't wait. So thank you so much for watching here today. My name is Rev Vatesby. I'll see you guys in another video pretty soon again next time.